is a very common issue nowadays with youngsters and aged people. There are a lot of causes behind this hypertension like age, hereditary, high cholesterol in your diet, then sedentary lifestyle, prolonged stress, anxiety and worries. Namaskar, welcome to Sumi Kaya Kalpam. Today I am going to share a few asana pranayamas that will help you to overcome the hypertension issues. Before today's demonstration, I would like to request all of you that don't allow all that which disturbing your mind. Just keep yourself cool and calm. Give yourself auto suggestion that I should stay cool and calm. Accept yourself and your feelings, and do not hesitate to open up yourself in front of others. Then don't find your happiness in outside world. Find your happiness inside you only. Then what is past? That is the past grief. Just leave it. Don't go through the past. Along with all these feelings and all these things, you have to practice Surya Namaskar first. For Surya Namaskar, already I have a video in my channel. Link is given here. So go through that and practice 2 rounds of Surya Namaskar daily without giving much strength to your breath and body. In a slow, steady way, you have to practice 2 rounds of Surya Namaskar. Then go for Pavanuktasana part 1. That is very effective. Already I have a video in my channel. The link is given here. Go through that and practice Pavanuktasana part 1. After that, go for Savasana, Matsyapalasana. That is the relaxation postures. That is very much necessary. Next, you have to go for pranayama. For pranayama, already I have a video in my channel and link is given here. Go through that video. Practice Nadisodhana stage 2, Ujjayi and Bhramari. And today I am going to share with you 2 more cooling pranayama that is very effective for hypertension. After that, already I would like to request to go through meditation. I have a video regarding Kayasthariam in my channel. Link is given here. Before going to sleep on the bed, practice Kayasthariam. After Kayasthariam, just observe your breath for a while in the same position. That is the best, easiest technique for meditation, and it is necessary. And I am very much sure if you are following all this technique, definitely you will overcome your hypertension. But don't forget to consult with your physician and don't forget to have a balanced diet. So let's start today's practice. After the practice of 2 rounds of Surya Namaskar and Pavanuktasana part 1, we will go for Ananda Mandirasana. For that, sit in Vajrasana. Just hold your knees and place your heels just below the buttock, and you have to sit over the buttock. This is Vajrasana. And gently place your right foot beside the left knee and right elbow over the knee. Rest your chin over the right palm, left palm over the left knee. Close your eyes, keep your spine, neck and head should stay straight line, and relax your facial muscles. Just observe your breath for an extended period of time, minimum for 15 seconds, and you can practice the same with the other leg. This is Virasana, the warrior pose. Place the left palm beside the inner side of the right knee, left elbow over the left knee, chin rest over the left palm, right palm over the right knee. Close your eyes, have a smiling face, and observe your breath. You need to relax your whole body and mind while performing yoga asanas or practices for hypertension. Is very much necessary. So do it, and remember your spine, neck and head should be in a straight line. You can tilt your head a little bit back and relax. Just observe your breath. After that, we will go for Vajrasana. Same. Already I told you how to perform Vajrasana. Come to Vajrasana and place your palms on the respective knees. Close your eyes. Remain keeping your spine, neck and head should be in a straight line. You can sit this posture as much as you can, minimum for 5 minutes. Then we will perform Sasanka Asana. For Sasanka Asana, inhale and raise your arms. With exhalation, move forward and try to touch your forehead to the ground. If you are unable to touch your forehead to the ground, just stay as much as you can. If you are able to move forward this much, you can stay here only, and you can use a pillow just below the forehead. Or if you having flexibility, just touch your forehead to the ground, elbow to the ground, palms on the ground. Relax in the spinal position. Normal breath. You can perform this Sasanka Asana minimum for about 15 seconds. or as much as you can. Sometimes you can feel asleep, don't worry about it, you can sleep in this posture if you don't have knee joint problem. Then inhale up, exhale, hands down. Then the next very easy posture, that is Paschimottanasana. For that, just outstretch your legs, and inhale by placing your palms over the knees. Inhale and raise your arms, exhale and move forward. Same way, if you are able to move this much forward, you can stay here and hold your toes with your fingers, or if you can able to touch your nose to the ground, go forward, go down by keeping these knee joints straight. This is very much important. Straight, hold your toes, or you can interlock your fingers with normal breath. Hold this final position as much as you can, minimum for 15 seconds, maximum as per your own capacity, without giving much strain to your body and mind. You can perform this way also. Your spine straight, knees joint straight. Then inhale up, exhale, hands down. Then the next easy posture is Ananda Mandirasana. For that, again sit in Vajrasana. Then place your palms over the heel, fingers pointing towards each other this way. Just close your eyes by keeping your spine, neck and head should be in a straight line. Just keep your eyes closed and observe your breath. Maintain a smiling face. Relax your whole body and mind. Observe your breath. Minimum for 15 seconds or as much as you can. These are all very easy postures and very effective for hypertension. After that, just lie down in Shavasana, and remember, while performing 2 rounds of Surya Namaskar, you have to perform this Shavasana. Relaxation posture is very much important. It plays an important role for hypertension. So lie flat with your back, feet little apart, at least 30 cm gap, hands at the side of the body, palms facing towards the roof, eyes closed. Spine, neck and head should be in a straight line. Just like a baby on the lap of the mother, surrender your whole body to the floor. Relax your whole body. Relax your joints and muscles. If you feel any kind of stiffness, darkness, you can adjust yourself. Then practice yogic breathing. Yogic breathing is little bit lengthier than normal breath. Here you have to practice deep inhalation and slow rhythmic exhalation. While inhaling, first fill up your abdominal region, then thoracic, then the clavicular. While breathe out, back end the clavicular area, then the thoracic area, then the abdominal region. This way you have to practice the yogic breathing pattern in the Savasana, and you have to mentally count it in a reverse direction. This particular technique will help to relax your body and mind. And the breath counting is likewise. Slowly deeply inhale, count it, I'm inhaling 50, slowly exhale, count it, I'm exhaling 50. Again slowly deeply inhale, count it, I'm inhaling 49, slowly exhale, count it, I'm 49. Very good, you are performing well, so do it regularly. But remember friends, once you forget your counting during the practice of this Shavasana, breath counting, then again you have to start from the beginning. You have to maintain the stableness of your body, and mental counting should be correct. So be aware of your physical posture, breathing pattern and counting. After this, you can perform Matsya Kridasana. Just turn to one side and lie flat with your abdomen. Then gently fold your right knee towards the chest. Right elbow near to the right knee. Left leg should be straight. Interlock your fingers and left chin rest over the interlocks fingers. Close your eyes with normal breath. Practice as much as you can. You can sleep with this posture also. Matsya Kridasana, very relaxing and very effective, easy posture, especially for hypertension. Practice the same in other side. Right leg straight, straight, left knee near to the chest, left elbow near to the knee, left knee. Interlock your fingers and relax. I'm sure definitely you will get benefit by practice of all these asanas. So after this asana practice, we will definitely go for pranayama. For pranayama, Nadi Shodhana stage 2 is very effective. Then Ujjayi and Bhramari 10-10 round is very much effective. All these asanas pranayamas are already in my channel. I have a video for pranayama. Please go through that and practice Nadi Shodhana stage 2, Bhramari and Ujjayi. Today I am going to share with you two very effective pranayama for hypertension, that is Sitali and Sitkari. For that you can sit in a meditate posture, you can practice this Vajrasana also, or any other posture, or you can sit in Sukhasana, simply cross leg post. So I am performing it in Vajrasana. For Sitali, just you have to extend your tongue outside from the mouth as much as you can, and you have to inhale through the mouth by help of the tongue and exhale through the nostril. And the inhalation exhalation should be should follow the yogic breathing pattern. So here I am going. You have to extend the tongue first. One more round. Extend the tongue outside. This is Sitali. You will feel completely coolness throughout the GI tract, just like you are consuming that peppermint. The same feeling you will get it during the practice. Then we will go for Sitkari. Sitkari also is little bit similar with Sitali. Here you will open the lips and your teeth should together, and you have to inhale through the mouth and exhale through the nostril, this way. Little bit funny, but it's very effective for hypertension. So do it, practice regularly. These two pranayamas are known as cooling pranayama and very effective. I'm going to show you one more round of Sitali and Sitkari once more. Sitali. Then Sitkari. So little bit funny, but it's very effective. See, I have a big smile on my face. So do it. It will help you to relax your body and mind, and also help to overcome your hypertension. After this practice, before going to sleep, you can practice Kayasthariam. For Kayasthariam, already I have a video in my channel. The link is given below. Just follow the Kayasthariam on bed before sleeping, and after Kayasthariam, observe your breath on that same posture till you feel asleep. So friends, this is all about asana, pranayama and meditation and techniques for overcoming your hypertension. For such type of videos, don't hesitate to subscribe my channel so that you can get the notification first and you can go through my videos. Don't hesitate to write your comments and suggestions and write me how much it is effective for you. See you soon. Take care. Keep smiling. Namaskar.